Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Yada yada yada. No, game, come on. I just got off of you. Why are you crashing again? I'm going to suffocate you. Okay, well, life cannot be a smooth road. Otherwise, things would just be too nice, wouldn't they? Too nice, too lovely to just work. And I have a muffin. I will eat this muffin eventually. It's next to me. I don't know when. In an hour, mayhaps. Or right now. It depends on how long I can kind of abstain from just consuming the damn thing. Blueberry. Blueberry muffin. I like them. The options were like chocolate or blueberry, and I was like, I like blueberries in my muffins, and chocolate muffin tastes good, but I don't know, I feel like that's a little too much sweetness, if that makes sense. We've got a couple of missions left from what Knuckles had told me the last time around. I don't know how many, per se, but a couple. So we might be able to finish those up in this one stream. Unless I get lost and start running in circles. We also lost our rat last time around. We lost that poor little bastard. Luckily, I did not name him, so I did not get emotionally attached. Like I did with my scrib. Which, you know, is a good thing at the end of the day. We did the mission with this bullshit, where there's now sand just flying all over the place. And then Almalexia sent us on another mission to do something. We need to deal with Silas, one of her elite guards. The Hands, who has gone mad, blah 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 blah. She says she pities him and knows that he is not responsible for his actions, but she says he is very dangerous and I am not able to spare his life. So we gotta kill some guy who maybe, I don't even remember where she told me the guy might be at. Either the bazaar or in the sewers, and he's probably gonna be somewhere in the sewers because God forbid a mission does not take place in the sewers in this game. At least I think he's somewhere around here. I don't exactly remember where I was told he's at. Let's see. Okay, maybe I should have gone back and just asked, but who am I to look back on things and then do things correctly? Let's see. Can we ask any of these guys where that bastard is? Does not appear to be the case.
Justice never sleeps. Excuse me. Justice never sleeps.
I don't even remember where the entrance to the sewers around here was. Okay, it's down here. This son of a gun is still just kind of here.
Its scent is
Let me go ask. Let me just make my life easy. Take the 5-minute walk back. Because I don't want to be running in circles for a million years again. That would be suboptimal in our current position. Assuming she'll even tell me again.
many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Okay, Salas, blah blah blah. I've allowed him to come too close. It is impossible that a mortal and a god might meet on equal ground, or perhaps he had deluded himself. I regret his lamented state, and I'm sorry that I may have been partially responsible for his condition. Missing hand. Okay, but where is he? Alright, she's not gonna tell me, so we're just gonna have to run around for 500 years. Bloody great. Knuckles, hail to thee. How goes thy Saturday? On the day of Saturdays, in the Saturday of days, Saturday. Where the fuck am I going? Big door, there we go. Did I see it? I did see it. I see many things. I am the seer of all things known to see, in the seer's sea of seeing. I did see Michael. I even gave the little image a heart, so that you would know that I saw it. As I do with most things that you guys post. Quite the, quite the sassy little lad in some of those. Expecting an apology, I think. Got me to chuckle. It's actually getting some attraction on Twitter, surprisingly. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Mayhaps it shall lead to a small bit of following.
Its scent is
Well, it's actually getting, yeah, I already read that. I don't know why I'm rereading what you already, what I read already. Sorry, brain is still bleh. It's not really bleh today. I actually managed to sleep for quite a long time. I think I honestly slept for like a good, like 10 hours. Drank some coffee, and I'm just being stupid. I'm just being stupid. My apologies. I don't know where Solus is. Salus, whatever his name is. The crazy guy that we got to kill for Almalexia. I'm assuming he's in the sewers. She didn't tell me again where the guy is. She's told me that she's sorry for being partially responsible for his condition, whatever the fuck that means. So I'm just gonna be running in the sewers, I guess, because I completely forgot any and all information about where the bastard is. He's just out in the street. But he isn't. If he was, he would be out there. And I looked. SMH. Let's look around, I suppose. At least it's not running around in the sewers. That's a positive.
in faith.
I guess in theory.
Thank you.
Okay, it's not that guy. Is it this guy?
I must be
Just
It's not that guy. Oh, where all the houses are? He's in the rich people district then. Okay. The corpses of these fuck-ass dinosaur things are still there. Let's see. Might be that one. Let's just see if they have a name.
Take
No.
care, stranger.
I don't even know if the guy's gonna be in armor or not. Because he was a high ordinator, right? So he technically, I feel like, should be
Stranger.
in some armor. Maybe he'll have his helmet off. Oh,
So,
there.
You're
Shiny,
the
he's
new
shiny.
dog.
So, she has sent to you for me. Now you are her favorite, her convenient. Whichever of us dies, she will be well pleased. And if both of us die, so much the better. Well, I am content. Perhaps this is how it was meant to end. I ask the forgiveness of all the gods and spirits, whoever they may be. And you too might make your peace with your gods, because at least one of us will not live to see another sunset. Damn, he really just does not like us, huh? Ow! Bastard. Stop that. Oh, he's just destroying my everything, isn't he? Okay. Well, at least we know where he is. And that he's just gonna destroy my entire stats. It's all of it. All the stats. Harder than take off or... I mean, I don't know why they didn't just send that man after him. Why are they sending my ass after him? Why are you shiny? I'm waiting for someone? Okay, sure. That's strange, shiny person. Okay, he was like here the last time, wasn't he? Or maybe on that side. Never mind, I'm stupid. There he is, standing there, like a valiant man. Alright, well, I'm just gonna engage in combat and hope for the best. Maybe take a couple of potions. I feel like that would be advantageous. Let's see, do I have any things that will protect me? I do not have any things that will protect me there. Over here, gem feeders, damage, intelligence, damage, agility, water walking, scroll of blood fire, restore fatigue, restore health. Okay. Might need to fortify a couple of things. Fortify will just add stuff temporarily, right? So, I don't know if that covers... It probably doesn't then. There's like no difference between fortifying and unfortifying at this point. This fortification is just temporary. It's not going to cover what gets taken away. So I guess protection, anything protection-wise would be nice. Fortify luck, fortify magic, summon ancestral bullshit, summon ancestral ghost. Ring a shock. Telekinesis? I don't know what that's gonna do for me. I guess summoning a skeletal minion would be more worthwhile. So whatever that thing is, let me see. Amulet of... No, Grave Ward. Grave Ward Amulet. We do have a shield on self that might help us out, maybe. I'm just gonna jump him. I'm just like gonna engage in combat. And we're Where's the shield one? Can I pull out my weapon, please? It's a crime? What do you mean? This game is brain dead. Okay. It's a crime to go after the guy that the goddess told me to go get. You attacked first, so? Everyone should know that she sent me to kill his ass. Oh, good heavens. Let me wait for my stamina to pick back up at least. I'll take a bite out of my muffin. Oh, some crumb fell on the floor already. I didn't even bite into it. I dislike that about pastries.
You inward.
Oh, come on. Where's your staff? That's not gonna do anything. Did you die? No? I'm trying not to lose my stats. I'm trying to keep them. I do not wish to become lesser. Because there's no way of gaining that back if I start losing it. And he's too quick, and I can't really run away. I imagine partially because I have too many things in my inventory. So I'm probably gonna drop some of this stuff just so that I can have enough leg space to actually run away. Where do I drop this? Let me just drop it off right here, I guess, on this random little ledge. Does this do more? Well, this technically does more damage with the shop, but it doesn't give us, doesn't fortify our stats. Alright, this should technically... Now we run slightly quicker. Slightly. Maybe that'll be enough to make some space. And I have to summon that skeleton like right in front of me. Or just summon him before I even fight this man. So that I have something, I guess, between him and me. Not that I think the skeleton will last all that much.
You're her new dog.
Skeleton, what the fuck? He's not doing anything! Bro, I hate the fucking summons. I hate the companions. I hate everything. Yeah, look at how his slow ass takes 5 years to even get here. I can't rely on that bullshit, I guess, either. Ay, ay, ay. I don't have anything that's ranged, really. Can I just throw darts at the man? maybe, maybe if I run away and throw a couple of darts at him, he'll, he'll fucking, I don't know. it's just, shit's just not gonna end well for me, either way.
You inward.
Oh my god. Man, she really gives her guys some good old everything, huh? And if I attack first, I'm the bad guy. Maybe if I stand on a ledge like this, I can kind of keep him at bay for a little while. He is like that. He is a little bit close. So theoretically,
Justice.
I can get some ranged damage on him. A little bit. He'll run around in circles for sure, trying to get me, but it's something. Issue is, he didn't seem to be all that bothered by my my darts either. Not really bothered by much of anything, honestly, that I've done so far. Oh, come on. Can't you be a little closer, you bastard? Oh, stairways are right there too. Okay, well. The plan is not as bulletproof as I thought it'd be. It's not like I can jump high enough to clear this little gap here between the ground and this. So there is that. I could run and jump. I do think I go a little quicker when I jump away. So maybe that'll give me some space. Would it work backwards? I'm not too sure if I go quicker while I'm going backwards. Or not quicker, but like the same speed. Oh gods. Okay, well, he simply said no. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Do I have any funny rings, you know? Go, my funny ghost. Get him. Oh. Fuck, I got nuked. Okay, grave one. Just gonna have to hope. Go, skeleton man. Get him. Where are you going? Okay, I guess he's not with it. This is all just going downhill. Bludgeoning. Is he using magic? He's using whatever in God's name he's using. I don't know where he's going, but I think he's a little confused right now. I'm hoping they can at least get a hit, but they can't. Oh, I don't have enough charge. If it's magic, then it's limited and he runs out eventually. Man, I shouldn't have used my scrolls that, like, have the strong summons, huh? Oh, come on. You were not meant to be the one that gets hit. I'll deal with this later. Holy fuck. Yeah, don't attack the man that's like in the streets trying to kill my ass. Attack me. That's just a wonderful, wonderful game design. Listen, I'll pay your stupid gold.
Justice never sleeps.
Oh my god, he's still like on full health. Can 90% of the population just like cease being around real quick while I'm having an epic battle apparently? With Almalexia's chosen schizophrenic. Okay, resisted the magic that time. That's fine. That means the other times he didn't, I think. Okay, he resisted the magic. Swifty. What else do I got? He just naturally resists fire. Isn't that lovely? About graveyard. His sword is out of the shard. Is it? Hold on. Oh, it seems to be that it is. Well, let's hope for the best. Put some Flynn inside my body. We're gonna need that. Where's my normal health potions? Standard fortify speed. Standard restore strength. Dude, I cannot tell what potion is wish. Jesus, this is a little annoying. I wish health potions were just red. This is annoying to go through. Not many people do that. You actually use the game's mechanics against it. Not many people do that. Not as bad as Oblivion, where every potion looks the same. Oh god. What were they thinking? Maybe they weren't, and that's the issue. You know what? Bargain restore health, why not? Just drink that up. May as well. Restore. I just gotta look for restore and then see if it's the one I want. Restore personality, restore agility, restore strength. Spell absorption, I don't even know what that does technically. Restore intelligence, restore strength. I don't have health potions? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know where in God's name I left those at, but you know, I guess I don't have them anymore. Thinking? Yes, I know. It's a dubious thing for me to think, but it's gotta be done. Well, I suppose we're doing this the old-fashioned way. I might have a ring or two that might heal me. I do that, and... do that, and I guess we're just gonna go in there. as he is running towards us very, very quickly. Thank goodness, it only took us becoming a criminal because I incidentally nuked half the people in this place with the lightning spell. Actually, is that kind of sad Skyrim did potions the best out of all of these? Actually, is that sad, or is that just to be expected considering it is the most recent game in the series? If they didn't somehow figure out that their potion system is ass, by that point, especially if what you said about Oblivion having all the same damn potions is true, or at least the potions are looking the same, then yeah, I say it would be sad if the opposite had happened. $60... 161. Boots are 140. 2 something. I guess we can wear some of that stuff. Pauldron. We don't really need the gauntlets because ours are just better. He's got arrows, her dart. He's darts, I suppose. I will take all of them and leave the rest on his corpse. I will worry about picking up my other destitute armor that I left somewhere around here. I gotta remember that I left it. Didn't I leave it like right here? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Somewhere around there.
Welcome to Morrowind.
Right here. So I'll pick this up whenever. If you left them on the floor, then you can't find them. Okay. I'll pick those up at some other point. Because if I carry them now, they're gonna be... It's gonna be too much. My character will literally not be able to carry everything. I'll need to find a place to drop some stuff off, I guess. I guess I could technically just head back to the mainland and go back to Caius's house and drop stuff off there.
It's another
Alright, we killed your man.
Many blessings upon you, my
Have you eliminated
loyal
the threat of
servant.
my poor and mad missing hand? Yes. Salus Valor is dead. The pain is almost more than I can bear. But you have served me faithfully, and it is in my mind to grant you a divine blessing. Would you like skin as tough as iron? Would you like my protection against paralyzing terror? Would you wish to always bask in the warm comfort of my reflective glory? Quick now, choose. You must not keep your deity waiting. What the hell does reflected glory even mean? What the fuck is she on about? Reflects damage? It's not really in the name. Because if it was in the name, it would be reflected damage, not reflected glory. I don't know if you know this, but glory and damage are two different words. Sure. Why not? I mean, I already have iron that's tough as nails. I may as well reflect some chicanery at them. I bless you with my gift and mark you as my own. Be ever faithful in your service, and you may accept my more generous rewards. Cool. Anything else?
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
It is time we talked of greater things. I have watched you since your arrival in Vardenfell, and you have been a strong and faithful servant to me. None but the Nerevarine could have succeeded as you have. Now, how long have I waited for this? My Nerevar, return to me at last. I have watched from my temple as others have made the claim, and I have seen them fail. Or fall, I guess. I believe now that you are the one who was prophesized. Cool. You know, me killing Dagoth apparently is not enough for her. This bitch, it's like, she's just stupid. And I believe you now to be the Nerevarine. Though I have watched others come and go, my belief is that you are the child of prophecy. The time has come for you to reclaim your station. Together we can unite Morrowind once again, free from the Imperial joke. What the hell does that mean? For years, the Shimmer and the Dwemer have been at war. The Dwemer spurned the Daedra that the Shimmer worshipped, instead placing their faith in their metal creations. It was only when the Nords invaded the Radstein that the two nations were able to join as one, under the leadership of our Nerevar and the Dwarf King Dunmac. In time, the two generals became blood friends, and on that day, the Nerevar and I were wed. Dunmac presented us with twin blades, Hope's Fire and Truce Flame. True Flame? True Flame. Oh my Nerevar. Yep. Twin blades. Each was a significant blade, the pinnacle of Dwemer craftsmanship. Their blades burned with an earthly fire, and the sight of them struck fear into our enemies. My blade has been kept safe, but not so True Flame, the blade of Nerevar. It was lost at the Battle of Red Mountain. The blade of the Nerevar in the battle beneath Red Mountain, True Flame was shattered, the flame extinguishing, and in conclusion the pieces lost. It is time for you, Nerevarine, to remake the blade and take your place at my side once again. I have only one, which I now give to you. Through my magic, I have been able to determine the other pieces of the blade are nearby. Find the other 2 pieces of the blade and forge the blade anew. Only you may accomplish this, Nerevarine. Well, they're really leaning into it, despite, I guess, the potential of me, the player character, knowing that, like, she betrayed me with the rest of the tribunal. So, like, I guess my options were guy that tried to kill me now or woman that killed me back in the day. And the options are not too great. Let it cook. If you say so. As I said, they are nearby. Look to those in the city that you know and trust for guidance. For those who would have used for such items, like as this, prove your mental to me, Nerevarine. And soon we will stand together once again. The best weaponsmiths in all of Tamriel reside in my city. When you have recovered the pieces of the blade, seek out the finest among these craftsmen and press him into our service. You'll find a number of them in my fair city. It was these artisans who built the city from ruins under my guidance. This glorious temple was created by men and mer of stout heart and strong faith. If any in this land can forge that blade, they'll be found in my city. Alright. Fetch quest. Where's the door? There it is. That door kind of blends in. Like, I don't... You know what we never did? We never went around running like a crazy man looking for those artifacts for the museum. Not that I would give them to the museum, at least some of them, if they're good. But we never went on to do that. We might do that after we finish this. About those artifacts? What about them? What am I looking for here that I'm like looking into my thing? Find those who would have use for items such as this. You'll need to give at least 2 if you want to complete this quest, and I mean give, not sell. Interesting. I don't even know who to go to. I guess the king? Would the king be someone that has a use for this, for a piece of my blade? Yes, the king. See, my brain cells work sometimes. Legion Depot. I think it was this one that was the reception. As for the other piece, I will have to think more about where that one would be. Who else would have a use for it?
What's he doing here? Long live the king.
Oh, I forgot about this. I completely forgot about fighting the champion. Let's see if we can talk about pieces of the blade. fight my champion. Craftsman, a bit of misinformation. High ordinators. Plot. See us dead. Some understanding. Okay, apparently like nothing regarding things. The champion has the piece of the blade? Oh. So I gotta kick his ass? Great. Hopefully this fight will be easier than Shiny Man. Non-Shiny Man. You've come to meet Carrot in battle. Good for you. Have I mentioned that Carrot has never been defeated? Perhaps I hadn't. This is to be a fair fight. Use whatever weapons or spells are at your disposal. I wish you both luck. At least one of you will need it. None are to interfere, and you will begin at my command. You're Carrot, right? Damn, he's fast as hell, though. Hold, I am beaten. You are the great terror warrior, mighty knight. You should speak with my liege now. I need to talk to you, little man. The homeless child. The homeless child turned, you know, expert champion guardsman of the king. Not a bad, you know, not a bad way to go about things, to be fair. Carrot says nothing.
Welcome, Zeta.
I have seen you fight my champion, though I find it hard to imagine how you have succeeded. I did not believe anyone could best Carrot, but you have shown me otherwise, and he speaks. There are depths to you, mighty nut. That I will fathom in time. For now, you have proven yourself to me. Cool. I'm glad I proved you. Give me. Can I talk to you about that? Pieces of the blade? Plans, plot, protect. No, okay. Dagger of Semecas has been added to your inventory. Now have defeated in battle, and I certainly didn't expect you to be the first. You continue to surprise me. You have proven your worth to me as well as your loyalty. Take this as a token of my faith in our friendship. It was my father's ceremonial dagger, and I place it now in your possession. Do not disgrace his memory, mighty knight. Now let us discuss my plans for you. Dagger of Semecas. What plans do you even have to me? I will speak later to you. You say speak to this man now? What may Carrot do for you, mighty one? Pieces of the blade. Says nothing. Carrot, I know you have him. Carrot, don't do this, man. Ask him about himself? Oh, goodness. You think? I am Carrot, champion of the King Halalu Helseth, an eternal friend to you. He is our new king, I suppose. I would like to know what happened to King Athen-Lethen. Seems a bit odd that the old man died so soon after Helseth arrived in Morrowind. And what about Talon Vandas, Lethen's nephew? Everyone assumed that he would be next in line until his accident, that is. Now that was a man, blah blah blah. Of course, that all changed when Helseth arrived. Poor Vandas was soon dead. Eternal friend to us. Okay. You are our eternal friend. This part of the quest is annoying. Never mind. Ask Helseth about his task. These lads really do make everything hard. What plans do you have for me? As I am certain you know, Morrowind is one of the seats of power for the tribunal. The goddess Almalexia resides here in her temple, surrounded by her high ordinators. I have no great love for Almalexia, her ordinators, or the tribunal of which she is a part. In light of recent events, I believe it is time to gather more information about them. The attack on Mournhold was as unexpected to me as it was destructive to the city, and I make it my business to remain forewarned of this sort of event. Many believe that the attacking creatures to have been Dwemer constructs, but we know now that this is not the case. These creatures were beyond anything dreamt of by the Dwemer. Creatures it would have taken the power of a god to create. I would like you to learn more about the attacks. I believe that the only person who might shed more light on this situation is Almalexia herself. All indications are that these creatures must be the construct of Sothasil, and only Almalexia is likely to have information about him. I wish for you to speak to her, learn what she knows about the creatures, and report to me. There is no reason for the goddess to suspect that you and I may be allied. Use this to your advantage. Do not approach me again until you have learned all that you can. Okay.
Welcome, Zara.
A lot of back and forth. Okay, so go talk to her and be like, yo, bitch, what's up with that dinosaur attack, you know? Talk to Carrot? Oh my lord. This better be the time he gives me something, or otherwise I'm gonna just hang you by the nutsack, okay? That's just what's gonna happen. When I was a child, my father gave me this weapon. He told me that as long as I had it, none would defeat me in battle. Until the rightful owner came to claim it from me. I know now that you are the one of whom he spoke. I give it to you freely. May it serve you as well as it has served me. Odd Dwemer weapon has been added to your inventory. Ah yes, the odd Dwemer weapon. It is odd, I suppose. It is like curved in a strange way. Yippee!
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic. Justice never sleeps.
Now, who else would have a piece of such an artifact?
Justice never sleeps.
Now you have good news and bad news. Give me the bad news. Unless it requires the good news, in which case give me the good news. The next piece is at the museum. Good.
Take
Need to
care,
ask
stranger.
the lady about the pieces of the blade.
Try me.
She will
You'll
mention
regret it.
this funny shield she got. She says she'll give it to you, but you first need to donate 2 items to her. Donate. Good news. Okay.
Justice never sleeps.
It seems pretty straightforward. The dagger the king gave you can give one of these items. Bad news. You still need another. Meh. Makes life
It's
a little
another
easy.
perfect day in Mournhold.
I don't mind running around for at least 1 item. So no selling. I have to give. Let's see. Pieces of the blade. The pieces of the blade of the Nerevar aren't here in Mournhold. Now, there's something I'd like to have my hands on for the museum. I can't say that I have seen any that I know of, but I do have one piece from roughly the same time, and it seems to be of drummer construction. Now, I don't have it on display because I haven't been able to positively identify it yet. It's a shield of drummer make, but not traditional in any sense of the word. The pieces of it just don't seem to match, and I've wondered if it isn't some sort of fake. I suppose I might be able to part with it, but I'll need some compensation. I'm always looking for new pieces for the Museum of Artifacts, unique items, armor, and weapons of lore. You know the stuff. If you would be willing to donate a couple of to the museum, I'd be willing to part with the shield. Most of the items you can get from the mainland, but there are like 2 you can get here in Mournhold. The quicker we get this done, the better. I guess I can give her the blade, right? What's that blade called? Dagger of Simicus. That one. To her. Talk to her about the dagger you got. Get that one out of the way. The ceremonial dagger of General Simicus? How did you come to possess this? What a local treasure! If you're willing to part with it, I can offer you 10,000 gold. Donate, right? We press donate, not sell. Donate the item so that we don't do some chicanery. Okay, that's 1 item given. I had the book, didn't I? The book about the items. Somewhere in my inventory. Let you do some research? Yeah, because I feel like I'll spend 3 years trying to figure out where the hell even one of these is at. The 2 items you got here in Mournhold is the robe of the Lick and the mace of slurring. The mace of slurring, okay. Funny name, I'm not gonna lie. Though you think I already started the quest that gives me the robe. Remember that door that I opened that gave me the weird message? Nope. I do not. Well, you do? Good. My memory is like that of a goldfish. I'm trying to see if there's a robe here. Helm of whatever the hell. Fang, Umbra Sword, Gold Brand, Skull Crusher, Dragon Bone Mail, Bloodworm Helm, Ward. No, Ring of whatever. Mentor's Ring, Boots of the Apostle. Let me guide you so we can get out of this awful DLC. I shall let you do that. Lead me to my great destination. Talk to Mera Hellas, who is just outside of the temple.
speak well of me, Sarah.
Look at this place. Isn't it great?
I can't thank you enough. She's everything I ever dreamed of and more, and you really helped me out, so I want you to have this. It's not much, but at least it's the least I can do for someone who's done so much for me. Here's a family heirloom. A belt. Aw, he gave me a belt.
Justice never sleeps.
Here you are. I think you're the lady, right? Yeah,
It's
Mara Hellas.
another perfect day.
Ask her about the latest rumors. Latest rumor. I've heard there's some news. There's a new strange disease going around. Neral and Darren, one of our healers in the temple, seems to think it has to do with the rats. You don't look like someone who'd be afraid of rats. Maybe you could talk to her and offer your help. Okay, just follow the quest. We gotta deal with some rats. What was that lady's name again? Nerile and Darren. You're not Nerile.
I clean this temple, Sarah.
Office of the Archcanon. Infirmary.
It's another perfect day in Morrowind.
Okay, you're not the lady I'm looking for. Let me see. Maybe you're back here for some reason.
Health and healing are my specialties.
There we go. Found you. You think the robe of the Lich was genuinely designed to be given to the museum because it fucking sucks? Well, you can't make every item overpowered, you know? I mean, you could, but then that would be, I guess, too much fun. Hello, Marina. Interested in the rumor circulating around the city? I can say that I consider them to be exaggerations of the truth. Several people have fallen ill lately, to be sure, but it is hardly the pandemics people are making it out to be. As long as you're here, however, perhaps I can ask you a small favor of you. Yes, well, it's not much, really. A simple delivery that needs to be made, actually. Gaon Alin reported being ill earlier this week, yet refuses to come to the temple for healing. Some nonsense about a collection of his. At any rate, if he will not come to us, then we must take the initiative and go to him. Will you deliver this cure disease potion to him? His house is in God's reach. He rarely leaves it, from what I understand. Okay. Yes, I know it's a menial task, most likely beneath someone of your stature. I'd take it myself, but I need to stay here in case anyone else arrives needing assistance. I do appreciate it, Mighty Nut. Just let me know when you deliver it. Okay, get ready. 40 magicka point, 45 magicka points by 300 on self, and drain health 600 points on self. Wow. That's like all of it.
Oh no. City of light. City of magic.
It just kills you. Yep, it just straight up kills you. Why did I go through here?
Try me.
What was their, like, plan? Like, maybe it's a joke item, you know what I mean? It's like, let's fortify your health by a bunch, and then just kill you. Or not your health, your magic. God's Reach, I need to go to God's Reach. Great item. I don't know, is there, like, a way to magically make your health, like, insane? Like, just insanely high for you to be able to use that? Because that's the only way I can imagine such a thing working out. It would just be like, fortify your health by a ton, and then use that.
Justice never sleeps.
Okay, but consider this.
Justice never sleeps.
Considering. If you're at that level, you probably already have insane magic. Yes, I know. That's- What use do you fucking have for 300 spell points? I don't know, man. People are funny. Dagger, and a dagger. 3 different daggers.
I think that tavern girl was looking at me. How can I tell her I'm not interested?
Let's see. You're the guy, right, Gaon? I think. Are you here to deliver the potions? Give him the potion, I guess. Thank you so much, Mighty Knight. I'll be able to return to my work in full health. Give my regards to Narili. Will you? Okay.
Can you ask your question quickly?
Now we can go back to her, and I assume she's gonna give us another task. Oh, what the hell? I hope I haven't been given any strange little diseases here. Any more to deal with? Why was there just a bunch of rats? This is a serious turn of events, Mighty Nut. Perhaps I've underestimated what's going on here. May I ask another favor of you? I hope it's not too much of an imposition, but there's another sick individual that needs healing. A felon Malice is out in the temple courtyard. The ordinators won't let him come in. They've seen the increase in people requesting healing from the temple and fear that allowing him access will only spread whatever disease he carries. Give him a potion. Please don't hate me, but after those vicious rats showed up, I realized I can't afford to leave the temple. Besides, I'd like to take a closer look at one of them to see if I can't really figure out what's going on here. Just take the potion to Athelin. He should be somewhere outside the temple in the courtyard.
Health and healing.
You're immune to diseases. You heard in there, Vereen. I forget sometimes, okay? I forget. Alright, let's meet this fellow. Whom
Justice
upon
never
you is
sleeps.
sick. Okay, you
Let her
apparently.
talk up at the temple.
They won't let me in. I'm a sick man, and the bastards won't let me in. I got you, bro. I got you. Oh, what? They sent you with a potion instead of letting me come in? Fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm just tired of being sick. Just give it to me, will you? At least someone around here isn't determined to let an old man die. I'll just take this and go home. No sense in hanging around here. Angry old man. I don't blame him, though.
It's another perfect day. Many blessings upon you.
I mean, justify it. I'd be tweaking out if, like, a hospital didn't let me in when I'm sick as hell.
Alexia knows.
You weren't here before. I've done that favor. Thank you for aiding me, Mighty Nut. I'm afraid there's more serious work to be done, and now that I determined this Crimson Plague is behind all this. Also, note how Alexia is doing jack shit about all this. Suspicious. Great goddess? Well, you know. She's probably gonna use some excuse about how she can't do everything, you know? She's a goddess. She's gotta focus on greater things. Or some bullshit like that. The little paradox of being a god. You're great and powerful and whatnot, but apparently you can't focus on, like, the things that matter to everyday people. Tasty muffin. I had to do quite a bit of research to find any useful information. It seems the disease was stamped out during the Second Age, but now it's resurfaced. I'm not sure how or why, but I know something must be done about it. It spreads easily and acts quickly. Now that you're one of the few people aware of what's going on, I'm going to enlist your help in learning more about this reappearance of the Crimson Plague. Somebody's playing Plague Inc. Tamriel edition. And they started here. I'd look into it myself, but I need to remain here in case more victims come in for treatment. I imagine that reasoning is becoming all too familiar to you, yes? And perhaps you could check it out for me? I'd start by checking the sewers and tombs beneath here if I were you. The rats seem to be coming from there, and up through the temple basement. It must be something they're coming into contact with.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Alright, who wants to perish? You.
Kanji has no words for you.
Shunari must speak with Mighty Nut. She has seen things. Oh yes, things that Mighty Nut needs to know. Quick, before guards wake up. Shunari snuck in, and had to knock poor guard out. Guards do not like Shunari. They take her to jail if they see her, and then Shunari will die because she is sick. Mighty Nut must help Shunari, and Shunari will help Mighty Nut. Okay? Yes, Mighty Nut, help now. Shunari saw Mighty Nut go into Tomb Under Temple. When Mighty Nut left, Shunari went to see if treasure was left, and then Shunari will not say more. She is sick and needs help. Mighty Nut will cure her of bad disease, and then Shunari will tell more. Hurry, before poor Shunari dies. Meet Shunari in Temple Gardens with spell or scroll. Shunari does not trust potions that could be poison. Go see Nerili and Darien. She knows Shunari. She will help. Well, if she knows you, then why the hell are you sneaking around? I heard noises from downstairs. What's happened? The guards? She knocked one out, okay? So clearly she's skilled enough to knock out a couple more. Listen, these are like highly important, borderline elite guards to some extent of this religious order. You're telling me she can't deal with it herself? She knocked one out. I'm sure she can do it again. Where's the name of that person? Shureen, whatever her name was. I already forgot. Cure for disease potion? No? Okay, spells, right. Barter, maybe I have to take one from her, rather than be like, hey, your buddy down there. Oh, no. Shunari, there we go. Shunari? Yes, I know her, but keep your voice down. The guards have been looking for her. She's quite the accomplished thief, it seems. Here, take this scroll. If she needs curing, she won't have anything to do with potions. She thinks they're all poison, or at least they could be. If you have a spell you can use, that would work too. I believe Galsa offers something that might work. Go quickly, Mighty Nut. We need all the information we can get.
Justice never sleeps.
Shunari! No, she's probably...
Justice never...
Gardens.
Almalesia, no.
The gardens. I completely forgot she was supposed to be in the gardens. Out of the way.
Justice never sleeps.
So I guess she's in the front, right? Because that's really Isn't that the only place that there's gardens? I don't remember where around the temple there's necessarily gardens.
Morrowind, city of light, city of magic.
I guess it's around here. This way. I don't know who you are, but all the trees and plants, tended lawns and paths are hymns to praise, blah blah blah. It's humble work, Sarah, but I'm very proud of it. Good for you.
City of Sorry, not interested.
Who the hell are you? Okay, just some guy in armor. What the hell broke? Something made a sound in my inventory. Like something like click, like it broke. And I don't know what. Let me just, I guess, fix things up, I suppose. No reason not to. Where the fuck is this cat? She said she was gonna be around here, didn't she? Temple Gardens of Old Oh, okay, she's in fucking hell, aka the sewers.
From what I am gods and justice.
Yeah, or Old Mournhold is down. I know. I know. Alright, where exactly? Temple sewers east, west, abandoned crypt. I guess that's in the right direction. One last trip to the sewers. Think of it as your goodbye trip. One last run in these damn unnatural ass sewers. You know what's funny? We also never finished that mission for that that lady's lover, the one that was like a ghost that we talked about. He wanted us to like fill the tunnels of some place with some water to drown the people in there. And we never got around. We like never found the fucking lever. Okay, we are in Old Mournhold now. We just gotta go to the gardens of wherever they may be. Are we going the right way? Well, we are in Old Mournhold. I'm just in the crypts. I don't know where the garden is, but... you know, if we're in Old Mournhold, it's gotta be the right direction, you know? Yeah, these sewers confuse you. If they confuse you, you can imagine what they do to me. They touch me inappropriately is what they do. Then they have this fuck-ass little part right here. You know what? There's a thing over here, isn't there? How the fuck? Okay, crypt. Isn't there like another entrance or something? Hold on. This is where we got that one guy at one time. It can be the temple sewers east in Mornhold Temple Shrine? Mayhaps, mayhaps. Let me just go and check this thing out first. This is just a loop-de-loop, right? The weird little circle loop-de-loop that's here for like no reason. Just to punish me for something. Okay, so it's not how the hell did we get in here then? We got through there. You would think there would be more. Didn't we go from in here to somewhere else? Jesus, these sewers are just like nonsensical. You looked at from the wiki, so it's not a maybe, it is? Okay. Let me just get out of here. It's gonna take me 5 minutes. So it's the eastward tunnels, right? Eastward tunnels. Then through the temple, and then maybe some gardens are somewhere around there. What a mind-boggling dungeon. What's attacking me now? Catacombs are that way. Okay, Temple Gardens. You were correct. Okay, we can't rest. I kind of went the wrong way. let me, come on. No. Oh, that way. Wait, is it that way? Yeah, I gotta go like around. Let me rest here until I'm healed. There we go. Now we look for the kitty cat. Wherever she may be. There's also that one Nord that was like in these sewer tunnels that's just kind of there. I don't know for what, but if there's some mission related to him, I'm never gonna figure that one out. Because I'm not sticking around to figure out why the hell he's here. God, the good Mighty Nut has returned. Is Mighty Nut here to help Shunari? Is Mighty Nut going to help now? Cure Shunari, and then Shunari will help Mighty Nut in return. Yes, I will cure you now. Good, good. Shunari is so weak and needs curing. Use your spell, Mighty Nut, and then Shunari will help.
You have questions?
Okay. A scroll. It's a scroll we were given, right? Where the hell is it? Didn't she give us... I swear she, like, gave us a fucking thing. Unless I'm just being blind again. Amulet for ferocity. Strength. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There we go. Fucking hell. I'm just blind. I was looking for this to use on her. I couldn't find it. Okay, here you go, buddy. Ah, Shunari feels much better, and now Shunari will tell Mighty Nut about Gedna Relvel. And Shunari had said that she watched Mighty Nut open tomb. And Shunari has often wondered what treasure lay in tomb, but door is too heavy. Shunari cannot open it. So when Mighty Nut leaves, Shunari goes in for a look. She finds corpse in coffin, but corpses get up and attack. Poor Shunari can do nothing to fight it. It says it is Getna Relvel and has come to spread crimson plague to all of Mournhold. Even though Shunari feels ill, she comes to find Mighty Nut for help. Shunari had said that she watched Mighty Nut. Okay. A bad disease it must be, for it makes poor Shunari feel weak and hurts her poor head. But Mighty Nut has made Shunari feel much better, so Shunari will not dwell on how Mighty Nut allowed disease to spread by opening Forbidden Tomb. And now brave Mighty Nut will go and find and kill Gedna Relve. You be careful with what you say, bitch, okay? I'm assuming the fucker's in here somewhere. Okay, so what? It's gotta be in here. This is the tomb. This is the temple crypt. And if she's not in here, or the guy, whatever the fucker's name is, then I'll simply explode. Alright, so not in here. Time to explode, I guess. And maybe in another area. Okay, wait. Wait, I shall. Unless this fucker's is running amok. Go downstairs. Give me a second. I gotta roll up this napkin real quick. Okay, downstairs. Downstairs, maybe this way. Anybody in here? Back to the stairs? Oh, come on. Am I even in the right place? I'm in the temple shrine. Like, I don't know where else she would have gone in to check on a corpse, you know, to check for treasure. She just said she went into the place I went to after opening the big door because she couldn't open the big door because it's too heavy. And then, yeah, she went in and opened the coffin and the guy was like, I'm here to spread fucking plague. Did you go through the big door? Yeah, that's how I got in here in the first place. Pretty sure, anyways. Isn't this over here the big door? See, big door. Door that's big. Old metal door, big door. Like, the only place I can imagine... Well, I guess it could be fucking anywhere. That place goes to the catacombs. That place also... That goes to the crypts, and that goes to the catacombs. Again. So I feel like it's only a matter of exploration. We just gotta look for it. We gotta look to see where exactly this fucker is. Temple Shrine. Old Temper Sewers East. Might be in this area. Okay, apparently not in here. Never mind. Not in here. Back in the temple shrine. Temple catacombs. Shaq DMs. Oh, what a wonderful tribulation. And why is my existence causing that to happen? I've like tried to run this thing 3 times so that this wouldn't be an issue. Temple Gardens. Oh. It's located in the Temple Gardens, west of the Temple Shrine. What the helly? Okay, that way leads to Temple Gardens, so... Let's see where we end up if we take that door. Okay, we just went back in circles. I mean, I sent you to the map, so once you're there and the map is in your game, like the one, yep. Now, kind of remember what it is. Let's just go through here real quick, see where this leads us.
What was that?
Okay, it's not this fucking place for sure. Oh, no. Okay, the guy's tomb is that way.
May you walk on water.
It's named after him. Who would have known? Okay, it was this one. That's not a big metal door, though. Whatever. I'll see if there's anything in here. This part is fucked and genuinely spent 30 minutes trying to figure out what to do. This is his tomb. So it's not here. You'll try to let me figure it out? We'll see if we can. Okay, what is... I go down here. Does it feel like there's like extra space that, like, clearly there's stuff over there. I gotta figure out how to get there. That's the issue. You can promise me it will piss me off because there it is. There's this weird fuck-ass rock forming. I'm still convinced this is a door. I don't know how to open it. If it is. I can hear stuff behind it too, so it's a fucking door. How the fuck do I open that bitch though? Okay. In front of the door? Okay, that's not a lever. Stand on the rock? I did! Nothing happened. For a while? Oh, good lord. Is that really it? You gotta stand on that bitch? Oh, that's gracious. Look at the door. Whoever's trying to get me is really excited because they're stomping about back there quite a bit. Don't tell me I already forgot to do this shit. I forgot I was clothless. Let me put my fit back on. Open the door. Huh. Do I need maybe like an item in my hand for that thing to open that I do not have yet? Or just in my inventory, and then I can stand there and kind of look at the door and it'll open? You have to speak to the thief about the guy again. After investigating the tomb, she will tell you how about the stone doors. Then you can affect the trigger. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely annoying. Why would they set it up like that? That's actually brain dead. Like, she should just tell you how she got in there, or like, you know, do so when you click on the name. But okay. Shunari is scared once she catches bad disease and wants only to get away from evil lich, so Shunari does not see how secret passage and tomb work. But Shunari tell Mighty Nut what she has seen of it. Shunari does not know for sure how passage works. She sees Gadna Relvel walk down ladder and walk up wall between two columns. Shunari looked away and then she looked back. Nasty lich was gone. Okay. Todd needs to get his brain shocked. Like, that's got to be the stupidest thing to trigger something you ought to know by then, just by looking at it, man. Okay, see, now the rock goes down. Okay. This one doesn't even give a damn. You need permission from the cat. Apparently so. Oh! Get back up, boy. Get back up. Please! Okay, health restoration items. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. And I still don't know when the hell I ran out of health potions. But sure. What in the fuck is that? Okay. Weakling, how dare you cross my threshold? You then will be the first to fall before the undead army sweeps across this land and like a plague, cleansing it of your flesh. Okay, come here, boy. God damn! Fucking nuked me.
What
Okay.
do you want?
That's fine. I get one-shotted, idiot. Yeah, sure, one-shotted. As if I didn't fight 5 million things on the way there. Those champions do be kind of strong, though. They do be kind of strong. Can't rest. There are enemies, of course. My apologies. Oh, you have like no health. Go back over here so that I can heal up. I do have those darts, don't I? I mean, they don't do a lot, I guess. We'll see, we'll see. God damn, why am I so bad? Okay. Oh, back to my great weapon of legend. Good thing I resisted that magic the second time. Robe of the Lich. Alright, there we go. Fucking just half my health gone. Holy moly. Second item acquired. Finally. Where the fuck? This way. You may donate it. Yippee! Victory is ours. I should buy a bunch of potions. Health potions. Just slurpee them up whenever I'm in trouble like that. Oh. I don't know if I need to speak to the cat, actually. Let me go do that real quick. I feel like that would be smart. Speak to her, see if I need to tell her that I did kill the guy, and we'll see what happens. Just in case. Better safe than sorry. Gna is dead this time, yes, and there is no more treasure to be found. Then Shunari has no reason to stay. Mighty Nat should go tell Narili the delicious gone. Shunari will not forget what Mighty Nut has done through her path, though her path may not cross Mighty Nut's again. Farewell. Okay, we go to Nurse Lady. Nurse Lady will probably tell us thank you. We fuck off. We go get the item, or gift the item, and get the item in return for giving an item. And then, go back to Almalexia. Yep, that's the plan. blah. With Gedna Revel dead, perhaps we've stemmed the tide of this outbreak before it spread too far. I'll have the guards on lookout for any more rats. There shouldn't be many left now. Mournhold owes you quite the debt, mighty nut. Whether it knows it or not, I cannot offer you much in the way of payment, but I can grant you the power to heal. I hope you will not often find cause for to use it.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Cool, I guess. Okay, once a day I can heal myself. Nice. Nice. Blue lanterns. I like that. I like those lanterns.
From what I hear,
Little 360 there. This quest would have been cool if not for the atrocious fucking detail. Yeah. It's the fact you have to go to the door, have an inkling about what it does, be correct, but have to go to the cat to confirm it. Like, I'd bang my head against the wall, honestly.
Welcome to the Mournhold Museum of Artifacts.
Which option was it again? Not compensation. Latest rumors, Robe of the Lich. And then we donate it. I feel way more comfortable with this in the museum's collection than I would knowing it was out somewhere in the world. Cool. Now about that blade, about that blade part. About that shield or whatever the fuck. Compensation? Goblins, King's Death, Artifact, One Piece? The One Piece is real. What the fuck is that even referring to? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't have a... it's a shield. Okay, that's literally the thing. The One Piece. I'll need some compensation. I already gave you like 2 items. You've already been quite upfront the museum. I'll give you the piece. I'm classifying it as a Dwemer battle shield. As I said, I'm not sure what to make of it. The spike attached to the front of the shield seems to be loose, but a competent smith can probably take care of that for you. Good luck to you, and if you're able to recreate the blade of the Nervar, I'd love to see the finished product. It's Smith next door? What, this guy? Oh, Craftsman's Hall, okay. This is a hall of craftsmen.
need custom armor? I'm the one you want.
Nord?
I'm here to make weapons, not to shat. Okay, I need you to make me a blade. Forge the blade. I can make any blade you want. Don't care whose it is to start with, or who this Nervar is. Bring me the pieces and I'll put it together better than it was before. To work with that kind of material, I'll work for free, but I'll need the pieces first. Well, I have the pieces. Why would you think a filthy elf would be a smith? He's here in the smithery, isn't he? It's literally a battle shield. Yes, random battle shield, random sword. I guess it's meant to be like a fencing sword kind of deal. Like, this is the handguard, this is the blade, that kind of thing. Not 100% sure. Okay, drummer shield. An odd construction to be sure, let me see. As I thought, these two pieces aren't supposed to be attached. Looks like a regular drummer shield with this other piece attached. I hope you didn't pay too much for that shield, friend. It's nothing special as far as I can see. The other piece is interesting, though. Dwemer in origin, but unlike anything I've seen before. Okay, so the Dwemer spike, I guess, is the thing he was referring to. Okay, now you should be able to forge it then. You've got interesting pieces here. I can work with this. Make the best blade you've ever seen. Not that I figured you'd know a daikatana from a butter knife. Come back in 2 days' time. I shall wait. You're the one who wanted me to forge the blade. I suppose you figured I'm finished, huh? Here's your blade, and before you ask, I don't know why it doesn't burn. I'm a smith, not an enchanter. You want Dwemer enchantments on this thing? Talk to a Dwemer. These are a line. There's a funny line in this guy says if you stay idle. Does he now? I know, they're all dead, but look, I've heard rumors of a powerful Dwemer mystic. Radak Stungus that lives in Bems Amsek. He's long gone, but maybe some of his writings still exist. If you can find any of them, I'll see what I can do for you. No, idle in the text too. Idle in the game. Yeah, I know. You can't... The fuck was that? What the fuck was... Okay.
If I worked out, I'd look that way too.
Yeah? Well, there's nothing stopping you, buddy. It's a line about babies. Oh, goodness.
Let's hear if we hear it.
Let's hear with... Wait, I can't even speak properly. Let us see if we come across this by just kind of standing here.
This is so tiresome.
Serves them right, the thieving swine.
I don't like that they're whispering in my ears. Look at this fuck-ass combination of armor, bro. It's like... It's the most random combination. Our Nerevarine just staring them down. Just that ass staring at them.
Weak as wick wheat. Never does a thing.
I haven't practiced today drawing anything. I gotta get to that when I finish stream. Hi. Why am I yawning? I woke up like a couple of hours ago. Already I'm tired from nothing. Sitting my ass down in this chair.
That rat's in the bag.
He's not saying it? Yeah, he's not really saying anything, really. Whatever. Didn't I put on my robe back on? There we go.
Must you?
I mean, look at that
This is
sword,
so
by the way.
tiresome.
Oh, this thing, True Flame. It's a one-handed sword. Interesting. Very interesting design choice here.
Hard times.
It's like a saber, but like very big, very top-heavy. Hammer.
If I worked out, I'd look that way too.
It's a little much in your opinion? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, I gotta find a... What the fuck are the ruins of Bam's Amsect? Seek the writings. Is that the place in the center? The one that opened up? 'Cause that's the only place that's like Dwemer related that I can think about. Right? Yeah, okay. Probably the only place that's worthwhile checking anyhow. 60 damage. In our... I think that's how much our hammer does too, isn't it? Well, 70 plus the fortified strength, so... Feels like every weapon you get after this hammer is basically just, in comparison to Sunder, kinda useless. Because even as Sunder itself didn't give you more damage, it still like fortifies your like attack and your strength by so much that like it may as well make up for it. Okay, we just gotta deal with the walking ones. Those are fine. The ones that nuke you with their darts are different, though. What was that motherfucker's name? Radak. Okay, Radak. Return with some writings. Passage of Whispers. Radak. Evil ball. None of this, I think, has any... Nope, nothing over here to light anything up. Just in case. Hall of Whales. I'll check the Hall of Whales last. What are you expecting to find? We gotta look for some writings. That's literally what they said. Go find some writings of some guy in this place. So I'm gonna go and look for some writings. Gotta look for a book or something. Radak's Forge. We're in the right place. Go on, find those writings. I shall. I was very close to you straight up attacking this man. Why are you a ghost? You weren't here before. Are you responsible for, like, building this fucking mech? What are you doing down here? Leave an old spirit to his haunts. Talk to a Dwemer. You want to talk to a Dwemer mystic? Ha! Look, I'm no mystic. Wasn't when I was alive, either. I'm a soldier kid. Plain and simple. Sure, I made weapons for my troops. No secret there. I'm no mystic, though. But... You say you wanted to add fire to that blade? Mm-hmm. Instead of writings up, would you just find the ghost of the guy? This game can be so funny sometimes. Man. What would the ghost even be doing down here? Like, what's this man expecting to do as a ghost? He's just like, I'm just haunting the place very casually. Well, if that's all you want to do, don't need to be a mystic, well, I can take care of that for you. I'll need some pyrrol tar, though. Used to have some around here, but that was a long time ago. You can find it in the lower levels, in the lower caves of Norrnur, in the citadel of Mindur. It's an old ruin far beneath this place, I swear. Not one is happy with a simple blade that cleaves bones. Always needs special effects. Oh goodness. This is his home, technically, I guess. But he's in his house, like, alone forever, with, like, I guess the only things that remain are, like, whatever's been untouched and the robots. That's about it. He's not just a dwemer, he's a dwemer boomer. Deep, deep caves in old Daedric ruins. Flood Dunmer, worshipping those beasts. Fool Dunmer, worshipping those beasts. I say kill 'em all. Used to be a good spot for all sorts of resources, though. Of course, that was when there were any of us left who needed them. You can find a place through a cave-in at the passage of the Walker. And take care down there, youngster. No telling what you may run into. You might discover a new way to die. That'd be something, at least. You should be able to find some pyroil through tar, though. Bring that back to me. Just a little something to apply to that blade of yours. Fine-looking blade, by the way. Should give you that fiery blade effect that everyone has always been so fond of. You know what's weird? I feel like if we just told him what the blade is, he would actually know what the fuck we're talking about. Because if it's such an important blade, and he's supposed, maybe he's not up to, maybe, I don't know, this place could have fallen before the time of the nerve. I don't know, like, it depends on when this place specifically kind of fell apart. But I imagine this place went along with, like, all the other Dwemer. Now. Well, if the blade was so important that it was given to us as basically a marriage, like, a gift, I feel like he would know what the fuck we're talking about. Like, his king gave it to me, or passed me. Like, I don't know. It's important to the Dark Elves, I guess. Walker. Okay, passage of the Walker. Would it be important to the dwarves? If their king is the one that gave it to the king of the Dark Elves, I would imagine they would at least know of it. I'm not saying it has to be important to them, but they would know of it. Or at least know that their king gave another king something. It's like, imagine fucking, I don't know. Some king of some foreign nation back in the day, or like, imagine George Washington gave the king of Spain a fucking sword or something. It'd be like, yeah, maybe I wouldn't know why or what, but I would probably know that George Washington gave the king of Spain a sword. Like, may not be important to me, but I'd probably know that it happened. But would you? Yes. King's Walk. No, wait. Is it through King's Walk? Or. Hold on. Okay, this is just a room. I don't know why we didn't discover this room earlier. I think we did, but just decided not to register. Are we even in the right place? No, we're just over here. What the fuck? Okay, wrong place, apparently. I went down the wrong hole cave thing. The wrong collapsed entryway. Where's the other one then? I'll find it. I'll find it. I just gotta run around in circles for a little bit. I'll find it though. There it is. Fuck-ass idiot I am. Might be this way. The teeth of that Nash. Why is that? To the teeth of that Nash. Interesting name. What's over here then? What's this fucking place called? The Grand Stair. Pretty standard. Door, okay. Come hither and perish under my might. Ow. A heart, a heart. An axe in the heart. Nothing of interest. Isn't the inventory of one of these demons? We'll see. It wasn't in either of them, so... You think he has a unique name? If we just walk up into the house of some demons who've been here for God knows how long. And just murder them. Okay, this is just a cave. Why is this a thing here? Murdering them for oil, imagine that. Oh, I can imagine it alright. Was it this big guy? No, he's just some titan dude. Okay, I can't like I can't touch the other guy's stuff. It might be this guy, and I can't get to him. Oh goodness. Dremora. Okay, let me get rid of his corpse, right? I can do that, and then... Okay, no, it's not this guy either. That's the cave we went down. That had nothing, right? Yeah. Okay. Then we went in here. Murked a couple of guys. Nothing there. I guess we go to either the Grand Staircase or somewhere else. Alright, let's see. Who's got oil in here? You look important. No, you're just some storm matronach. Poor you for having to be here while I look for some oil. Fuck-ass skeleton. Okay, Dremora. Bone Lord. This is the place? I'll take your word for it. For I have been doing that this whole stream. Citadel of Min Drur. This place is flooded. They did not do anything about this, did they? They did not give a single damn that this place is just flooded. You seem important because you're standing here and everyone else isn't. So, oh, you're tall too, bro. Shit. Why are you so tall? Well, you had the oil. Ow. Okay, stop that. Stop that. Stop casting spells on me. I had almost perished in that fight. I cannot rest. There are still enemies nearby. Fancy chair, though. Uh-oh. Okay, Where's my, like, little ring of the Hortator? I guess fortify. Fortify. Okay, this restores health. 2 points for 30 seconds. Fucking better than nothing. Okay, that fucker's in the water. Once you get that fire on the sword, you can start the last quest on the DLC. Hell yeah. I forgot how many seconds this thing lasts for. 30 seconds? Okay. 2 points for 30 seconds. This bitch kinda hits hard, so I gotta be careful. Tower shield, ebony broadsword. Now traverse back to the ghost. And leaving the other Atronach alone. Yeah, I kind of wish you had stories of, like, individual little Daedras who aren't, like, super well-known Daedras trying to gain some, like, power or something, because I feel like that's just what they do. Like, if anything, aren't they? Because they just be out here. They just be out here existing, not really doing much. And I guess sometimes they are, you know, at a place for a specific reason. But it doesn't feel like they really do much. And you would think they would, considering they have pretty strong, like, armor and weapons and stuff. Alright, guy. You find that pyroil tar yet? Ah, that's the stuff. Here, I'll do this. There. There's your sword. Not a bad-looking blade, actually. Good luck to you, youngster. Now leave this old dwarf alone. Go! You think he's, like, just trying to finish his fuck-ass robot? I feel like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to figure out if he can, like, touch things and lift things that are heavy enough. He's like, how the hell do I finish this? Let me see that sword. Oh, it's on fire. And does slightly more damage. And does fire damage. Look at that thing. Okay. That looks silly. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Just, if it was the sword that was, like, blazingly bright like that, that's one thing. But it kind of looks like somebody put, like a small little flamethrower on it. It just spews fire like that. Clearly, he can touch things if he added fire to your sword. Yeah, but, you know, ghost rules or something. It's a flamethrower sword. So far, yeah. I suppose that would have been very cool back in the day. Certainly doesn't seem up to standard with Sunder, though. But you can at least catch people on fire. Let's see if I can parkour upon this damn thing myself this time. I was so close. I was so close to actually getting up there without using magic. Oh my god, I can't seem to like jump on that last little pillar thing. Like from here. Okay. What? Okay. Something's going on. I'm either a little brain dead or the game's a little brain dead, and chances are it's me. But I'm gonna blame the game anyways. Don't talk to the guards while using that armor, by the way. Since when do I talk to guards? There we go. Why do you slide off that thing? That's clearly what you have to go on. Oh my god. Give me my fucking wizard staff. It's like... I'm so tired of this game's shit, bro. Oh, it's so ridiculous for no reason. They could have just made a ladder, you know? They could have just made like a ladder. I wouldn't have questioned it.
Justice never sleeps.
Alright, let's go talk to Almalexia, since that's all we seem to have to do.
I clean this temple, sir. Many blessings.
Okay, save.
Loyal servant.
Just one more time. Okay, you were to forge the Blade of Nerevar once again. I have. The blade is reforged. Our time has almost arrived. There is but one obstacle that stands in our way, though it pains me to believe it is so. Sotha Sil. I cannot count the times I have fought by the magician's side. It was he who stood with me the day I fought in Mournhold and banished Mehrunes Dagon to the depths of oblivion. It was Sotha Sil who was able to delve the mysteries of Kagranak's tools and raise me to my rightful station. Now, though the Tinkerer has become unstable. How so? Once Sotha Sil was like we are, the Lord Vivek and I. He spent time among these mortals, instructing them, counseling them, protecting them from harm. He may have loved them more than any of us, though I know not why. It has been many years since any have seen the sorcerer, though. Many more since he took initiative into his service. Initiates into his service. I believe he grew weary of mortal imperfections and retired to his clockwork city, where he reshapes life, and some say the very world, into an image he finds pleasing. His lair is puzzling at the mind of the sorcerer himself. His lair is as puzzling as the mind of the sorcerer himself, ever moving, ever changing, its levers and gears responding to its master's will alone. It is here he performs his profane experiments, aided by his magic and tainted by his madness. I have suspected for some time that the Lord Sothasil had entered Shagarat's realm. His visits have been more and more infrequent and punctuated by violent fits of anger. He began to speak of the fall of the tribunal and the return of the old gods, but Sothasil is not a seer. He is a maker. He shapes the here and the now, while only I have been privy to what is to come. I know this. He is no longer the man he once was. He is completely mad. It was his creations, these fabricants, that attacked my city. This once great man is now a danger to Mournhold and to all of Morrowind. He must be stopped, mighty nut. I need time to prepare. Okay, so we're gonna kill Wizard Scientist Man. Sheesh, I could go to the infirmary to barter, I think, right? I know I can already have, like, the heal once a day thing, but I want some potions. If I can get my hands on them. This is a cool one. We shall see. We shall see. Exquisite Restore Health. Let's see what else we may get our hands on. Restore agility, restore quality, personality, restore health. Come on. Okay, quality, restore health. 2 of them. Bargain, fortify health. Bargain, restore health. I don't mind taking those either. And we'll give her, like, some stuff in return, I guess. Shock resistance, I don't really need that. Rising Force Potion. I did not mean to press that button. Now we're gonna have to click this like a million times. You know what? I'm too lazy for that. Offer. Okay, offer. This is refused. A little more. My brain just saw like button to click, and then I just clicked it. I didn't think about it. I was like, that's not the offer button. Hold on a second. But it was already too late. Come on now. Come on. Okay, I can't like click on this thing without like having the mouse just kind of slide one way or another. And I'm sure this is probably fucking up my mouse somehow. The offer is still refused. Wonderful. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna kill this woman. Restore health. Restore health. Offer. There we go.
It's another perfect day.
I don't know why she didn't take the
Morrowind.
offer before, but you know, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna let my sanity seep away from me so that I don't have to think about that.
Justice never.
Get the fuck out of the way. Faction members only, fair enough.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Save again. Alright.
Many blessings upon you.
I'm gonna
my
use the
loyal servant.
restroom and I'll be right on back to go on with whatever shenanigans we are to be beholden to. I think the game decided to explode again the moment I click on it. Wondrous, wondrous technologies. Oh, good thing I saved. I wonder how this wizard's place is gonna look like. And how the hell do you build a whole city? I guess he probably had followers, or I guess the influence to do so. Alright, take me to the place.
Blessings upon you,
I forgot.
my loyal
Options.
servant.
Options. That's not options. Bam. Bam. And bam. Okay. Are you going to take me to the city? He must be stopped. I am prepared to go. And then I shall send you now. Do what you must, Nerverine. Alright, you just happen to know where it is, huh? Alright, so it is just straight up kinda gear city. It's strange to have a gear that does nothing out in the open, but nope. Okay. Hey, baby. Alright. One of them creatures is dead as hell here. No! No! Oh, I'm fine. I had to click that for some reason. You know? Like a little puzzle type thing. I can't really even crouch here too much. I guess this is kind of just a normal crouch. Make sure to stock up on those potions the dinosaurs give you. Why do you say this? Ominous ass message. I do like the sound effects though. Where'd the you come from? Okay, how the hell? There we go. I don't know why these are not just next to the door. It's you, the Jolly Rizzler, but you can call me the Jizzler. I will not be calling you the Jizzler. I will be calling you the opposite, alright? Whatever the opposite of jizzing is. Alright, this is just a dead end. This is just a dead end. How are you doing, Flip? How's your day? You're obviously feeling very... very, jokeful? Humorous? Humorous, that's the word. You're the anti-gauges. Got it. What if they just killed themselves? Oh. Well, you know, I mean, it happened a lot quicker than I even get the chance to say. I was gonna say, what if they just killed themselves on the things, but it happened pretty quick. Work was fun today and busy. How so? And that is a question for both the busy part and the fun part. Where's the lever for this door? Oh, it's just one of these, what the hell? I don't think I can touch that. I will assume that is the case. That doesn't seem like a safe thing to get to just be sprinkling down. Damn. What do you mean, damn? What, you're mad I used my brain? Got to work with a former employee, and it'll be fun tomorrow. Okay, I took the potion, right? What kind of evil-ass spikes are those? Okay, I can't go that... Can we go that way? Actually, hold on. There does seem to be a room behind there. Okay, maybe not. What about this way? Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, it's probably on the floor over there too. It's kind of dark over here. I don't know why. It's just darker. The evil dinosaurs are incapable of just going through those. Me, on the other hand, I'm not too sure I'm capable of going through those without damages. Ow. Stop it! Doesn't seem to be anything over here. On the wall, and... okay, this is Central Gear Works. What the hell? What the hell's making that sound? I am so confused. Something's making that happen. Okay, it's this room. I'm not even exactly sure what these potions do, but I think they might give me some extra strength. I think I took it like one time, and that was it. One more dinosaur to smite. I have failed to smite it. It is smiting me. I smitten it. Oh, you'll need these potions now. These in particular make you faster. Do they? Let me see. I got Hulking Fabricant Elixir. Then I have more, and I have Verminous Fabricant Elixirs. These in particular make you faster. He just got smotened. That smoot. Smoot to snoot. The hulking makes you stronger, the verminous makes you faster. I see. I want to go fast. That seems like fun. Ah, doorway, kind of fucked up. Hall of Theuda. Come hither, foul beast. Ow. Oh, there's more. knocked me to my knees. Rest for a little while. I forgot about that. You know what? Sure. Strength. Agility. Luck. Because those are the things we like to have. Oh, this one didn't have anything. Shame. There are bones here, or rocks. Those are bones. Never mind. Those are indeed bones. I don't know who they got down here that ended up as bones, but that's quite unfortunate. Save. I should. Well, I say that, and then I don't. Idiot! You're the one who distracted my ass! Oh, Lord have mercy. Because he certainly isn't. Oh, what's the autosave anyhow? Ah, well, it's close enough, you know. It's when I smited all of these things. Fucking hell. Okay. That's so stupid. I just came from there. Okay, big ass wheel of death and torture. Okay, can I not get beat to death right now? Like, I would like to not have that. I am apparently gonna have that. BRB, gotta get... Oh, you gotta think of stream names. Gotcha, gotcha. You do that. You get that noggin of yours working. Okay, what the fuck? There we go. Holy hell. Save. Idiot time. Not stream, Steam. Oh, Steam. My bad, my bad. You don't stream. Sure you don't. It's not like I raided your ass once. You're thinking Cuba Gooning Jr., but you don't know if anyone remembers that actor. I don't know who that is either. Ayo? There is no Ayo. It is just as I said. There is no Ayo here. Alright, what the fuck do I... Oh, how the fuck... did they expect me to get to that end of the door? Do I just have to, like, drink a bunch of the speed potions and pray to God? Okay. That's literally it. I think that many times should be fine. Needs context or not. Alright, let's hope this gives me what I need to do. Get there, get there, get there. Okay, good. Good thing that thing, you know, lasted the length that it needed to. I would have been a little peeved if it didn't. Okay, I pushed one lever. Undo that. Push that one. You can't have both of them pushed. Okay, so this has to do with something. Oh. Oh, I see. I actually don't see. Okay. Good thing that room designed for you to take those potions was designed for you to take those potions. You never know. So what exactly? Try figuring this one out? I will. I will figure it out. I'm a smart man, said the guy who did not figure out things. 2 levers. One time they go bird up there and then they come down, and that's how babies are made apparently here. So what if I'm inside the machine while they do that? Something has to come out of that end. Is it a speed thing again? It's probably a speed thing. Feels like that's the only thing. that we're given a million potions for. Maybe if I'm quick enough, I can rush in there. Damn it! Okay, I guess not. What? It closed on its own. I did not do that. it'll clearly close, so if I stay in here long enough, it should just do it. Maybe. What? Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm convinced this is the right thing to do. I'm so convinced. But it closes whenever I'm not ready for it. Because otherwise, I genuinely don't know. It's like, I don't know what else can be done. And now it doesn't want to close, so I'm a piece of shit. You can't mess with it when it's doing that. And then it's bringing another creature out, which is odd. Close it. Push that. That's probably gonna open the back door. Doesn't fucking leave this open. Then when you close it, it brings another creature in, so... It just closed by itself. What the fuck is this all about, dude? This is so confusing. There's a short puzzle in this small area with 2 levers and a machine, blah, blah, blah. However, you cannot operate both at once. The trick is to flip the right switch to open the back door, then flip it a second time to close it, then open the door in the front. When the machine starts making noise, to above move, open the back door again, and the front door will open automatically to release the fabricant. Huh. quite simple, I'm afraid. Well, apparently not. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! You fucker! Ow. Fuck-ass foreskin monster. Okay. I'll take that. Me don't like puzzle. Me no likey puzzle. Okay, another dinosaur and some lava. Almost to the mad scientist, the mad Sota Cell, the true final boss of Morrowind. Close and closer until we're right there. Okay. Little pathway. Fancy, fancy. I still don't know why they insist on having that. Just sprinkle down. Youch. It looks cool. I guess you're not wrong. It does look kind of cool. It is weird that out of everything that man could have created, he just makes dinosaurs. That's what he finds as satisfying to his desires, just making some damn dinosaurs. He's like, yep, that's it. That's the pinnacle of what I can make. Robot dinosaurs. Okay, there's enemies nearby, of course, my bad. To be fair, can you think of anything cooler? Mayhaps, if given the time. But at the moment, no. I suppose the answer is not really. So you win on that front. I don't like that. Well, time to have fun, I guess. Come here, bitch. In the nuts. Oh, damn. I guess he took some inspiration from the drummer, huh? Punk ass. Come here, bitch. Ow, damn it. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Damn. Jesus. See? This is pretty complicated. I'm surprised he found the time for himself to make this. Although, maybe I shouldn't be, considering it's been who knows how long since he's kind of just been chilling here. They got robots, bro. They got, like, proper robots in this hellhole. You think this big robot guy is what inspired the big robots in Skyrim? Probably. They do look similar to the Dwemer ones in Skyrim a bit. Get ready. Am I gonna get touched the moment I go past this door? Does anything need repairs? Let me take a look-see. Final boss time. Let's go! Let's go! Oh. I mean... hmm. Interesting. Lots of gears, and one of them. So he's keeping up with the, oh boy. He's not looking too well. His legs are not there. His arms are, not doing too well either. You know, like... part of himself is just kind of replaced with other things that are not of his original form. He's connected to these wires here. This has got to be basically the most advanced man in all of Tamriel right now. In a weird, fucked up way. He gave himself an ultra, you know, gigashin right there. With, at least it's a mask. It's a mask of one. Let's see. Ooh, that does connect. He's got his whole, like, brain connected as well. Yikes. Well, sir, let me put on my ring. Where's my ring? I need to put that thing on just in case. We gotta do some talking. Bro is more machine than man. Yeah. Which is a weird, like, vibe in, you know, a fantasy world like this, I guess. You have found the body of Sothasil, his lifeless hulk dangling from a contraption of his own making. Someone has obviously been here before you. How is that obvious? You know, I don't know what's obvious about any of this, other than, like, maybe somebody had to help him get into this situation. Can I mess with anything around here? He's dead? Oh. Hello? Yeah, he's dead. He's kinda... okay. I thought...
Here it ends. This clockwork city was to be your death. You were to be my greatest martyr, the heroic Morrowind, sacrificing all to protect Morrowind from a mad soulless sin. But you live. Fear not. I will tell the tale myself when this is done. I will tell my people how with your dying breath you proclaimed your devotion to me, the one true God. Your death will end this prophecy and unite my people again under one God, one faith, one rule by my divine law. The puppet king will lay down his arms and bow to my will. Those who do not yield will be destroyed.
Well then, I guess this is a good excuse to kill our bitch of an ex.
To travel to this place. Here I slew Sothasil.
The backstabbing bitch backstabbed once again.
to attack Mournhold.
Finally!
I will
We get
be
to kill
the
her!
savior of my people. I alone will be their salvation.
Yeah,
None may
keep yapping.
stand in my way. Not you, and certainly fool. I will deal with him when I have finished with you. And Sulfur Smith, he always thought himself our better, shunning us, locking himself in his hole. He spoke not a word as he died, not a whisper. Even in death he mocked me with his silence. But I think you will scream, mortal. For now you face the one true God.
Death, 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 death. Okay. My man will not pull out his weapon. There we go. Kill bitch ex wife. Ow. Okay. No, no, no. God damn it. Go ahead, cast that bitch with a spell. Oh my god, that thing got range on it. That thing flew up half the room. Okay, maybe this fight's a little bit more than I thought it was gonna be. Where's my exclusives? The final boss of Morrowind is your ex-wife. Makes sense, makes sense. This is just a very, very long-winded divorce, you know, situation. That's... You know what? Sure, why not? Fortify that bitch. And, where's my actual, like, healing stuff? Okay, restore. Damn, she's kind of fast, though. No, 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 no. Okay. We did it. She almost nuked me again. Oh, bro. Hope's fire, okay. And then Barilzar's Maze Band. Summon Fabricant for 120 seconds on self. Like, summon Fabricant on self? I assume that's what made her fast. Say what you will about Almalexia, but she put on a bigger fight than Takeoff her. I don't know why they didn't just send her ass in there. Alright, the ring teleports you out. Does it? Let me just heal real quick. Well, Morrowind no longer has their god. At least one of them. Their god, quote-unquote. So, wasn't there 3? It's her, it's Vivek, and I guess Sotha was one of them, right? Or am I stupid? I can't remember if Sotha was one of the 3 or not. Yeah, and Sotha? Okay, so Sotha, we barely even got to talk to him about anything. He's just dead. Dead as hell. So Morrowind is down 2 gods. And the last one is just Vivek. Who is just there. It's just like, yep, you're the Nerevarine. You know, go kill Dagoth. What a fucking little shit show of a land this is. Okay, where's that ring? It's a red one. Shock bows. There we go. Okay, we can teleport to Sotha Sil the place, I imagine, not the person. Nowhere, Mournhold, Vivek. Or maybe it is Sotha Sil, like the person. I guess we'll go to Mournhold real quick. You feel a powerful force interrupt the Maze Band spell and pull you towards Mournhold. That's what I did. I went there myself. I'm surprised they're not here to jump me. Nerevar has been avenged. Well, we still got one more to go down. They don't know you killed her? Fair,
City
fair.
of light, city of magic.
It's another perfect day in Mornhold.
Morrowind, city of
Maybe we can. Oh,
You have done well, mortal. The death of Armalexia is a boon for all of Morrowind, though it may take time for this to be understood. She would have betrayed the Dhamma as surely as she had betrayed all those whom she loved. This was her curse and her undoing.
oh.
Weep not for Sothasil. He shed his mortality long ago, and I am certain his death was no small relief to him. These gods lived with the burden of a power no mortal was meant to possess. Your work in Morrowind is not finished, Nerevarine. Vivek still lives, but I believe his time grows short. Protect my people. Defend these lands. The skies of Mornhold are clear once again. Let these people suffer no longer. Now go, mortal. Embrace your destiny and go with my blessing.
Okie dokie. Nice. I just realized that, you know, yeah, the sky is clear. There's no longer some fuck-ass chicanery going on there. Azura essentially saying, yeah, thanks for killing that bitch. And she's like, well, Vivek's gotta go, but, like, you know, his time is short. Cool. Good to know, good to know. So I guess we can just go to Vivek and I don't know if he's gonna say anything. He might not. He might just... He was pretty chill the one time we talked to him, although kinda like in a I'm better than you kind of way, but he didn't really do much other than just tell us what to do. You know what happens after Vivek inevitably disappears, right? The big rock in the sky comes crashing down. Oh, right. Yeah, because he's the one kind of holding that thing up, isn't he? It's that big rock is gonna fucking just come back down. Well, you know, it is what it is. He does say something new. You're kinda, he kinda mourns her death, but goes, yeah, thanks for doing it, cause she would have whooped my ass. Yeah, he didn't, like, out of all the three of them, he kinda seemed like more of just like a scholarly, wise guy, you know, like, he didn't, he's a little god man, sort of, but, yeah, it did not seem like much of a fighter in the first place. Oh, goodness. Can we take that ring to kind of Shazam out of here as well, or... I guess not. It was a one-time use, it seems. Oh, well, we can go to, what's that one's name? The lizard, right? Oh, no, it's right there. Hold on.
Speak, traveler.
What the hell is this again? Oh, okay. Teleports us right to Vivek City. Well, time to talk to the man himself, I guess.
Speak quickly, Outlander.
Finally, we're back to the good part of the game. Yes, we are. I remember that I left like half my bunch of Daedric shit over there, but I'll pick it up at some other point in time. I don't really care. Daedric weapons, I guess, more so than anything. Most of the stuff that was weighing me down was Daedric weapons. Lil shit. Let's see what this man's got to say. The blight is gone and we survived. Now we must dedicate ourselves to rebuilding the temple. And you must dedicate yourself to responsibilities as protector of Morrowind. We have lost our divine power, but not altogether. Some token of the people's faith remains, and we shall dedicate it to rebuilding the temple. Now that Aether is gone, we can turn our energy to the more humble needs of the people. It is good, honest work, and I believe there is redemption in it. The hell do you mean rebuild of the temple? Blood Moon next, which is way better. I pray it is. I pray I don't have to travel through some asinine tunnel system. There are still issues to be resolved between the temple and the dissident priests, and now that our great enemy is gone, we must recognize the temple to meet the needs of the people. We have less need of ordinators, for example, and greater need of priests and healers and teachers, and we must find the time to mourn and honor the dead. Without the power of the heart, our divine power diminishes. Our days are as gods are numbered. I have told my priest that I shall withdraw from the world and that the temple should be prepared for a change. And we may be honored no longer as gods, but as saints and heroes, and the temple will return to the faith of our forefathers, the worship of our ancestors, and the three good Daedra, Azura, Mafala, and Boethia. The mission and tradition of the temples must continue, but without its living gods. Sure. Heroes, quote unquote. And nope, just snow. Just lots of snow. I don't mind that. About that, is that in reference to the asinine tunnels? Please, I don't want to do that anymore. No tunnels? Good. No tunnels. No more tunnels. Just Draugr? Oh, well, you know. Draugrs, you know, they're just little skeleton men. What kind of skeleton men? I guess more fleshy than your average skeleton man. Tell him about Almalexia. We don't communicate. Without the heart, our divine powers must diminish. She takes her divinity very seriously, and the loss weighs heavily on her. She tends to brood, and I fear she will do herself and others harm. I found Sothasil dead and killed Almalexia. That is very sad. I presume she killed Sothasil. I thought she might harm me, but I presume she tried to kill you, Nerevarine. It is all very sad, but death comes to all mortals, and we are all mortal now. In time, death will come to me, Nerevarine, perhaps even at your hands. It is futile to deny one's fate, but nonetheless, I'm afraid I find it all very, very sad that it should end this way. Something that began in such glory and noble promise. Well, I mean, it didn't really begin in such glory and noble promise, considering you fucking backstabbed me, but, you know... I suppose from a certain point of view. I did not hear him from him since the defeat at Red Mountain. He's completely self-absorbed, like myself, without the heart. Will diminish, blah, blah. I doubt he even notices most of the time. And then... yeah. Both of those lead to the same the same paragraph of like, yeah, I assumed she'd gone and killed him. What a thing. What a thing. And he didn't do anything about it. That's the funny part. He made the assumption that Almalexia was gonna go and kill Sothasil, and he just did jack shit. He's like, well, you know, death comes to all of us, and it's like, yeah, but you're just gonna let, you know, I guess there was no real attachment anymore between the three of them. Maybe in the beginning, but not now in this modern time. That's funny. I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no more prosecution. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. He said, even at your hands, I might kill him. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe at the end of the game. You know, when we finish that other DLC, I'll just come back here and slay his ass. Big rock. Big rock. That's the rock he said was gonna fall, right? Or maybe it's another rock that's gonna fall. This is a pretty big rock to fall. Although, to be fair, it seems like it's mostly just gonna fall in the water. So, it's still an issue. But, you know, might cause a bit of a flood, I think. just a small bit of a flood. It is good to be back on the mainland, though. I do very much enjoy that. And we are kind of dripped out. You know, we do have new pieces of armor. We didn't do all that for nothing, in a sense, in a material sense. We've got plenty of stuff to kind of put away, and maybe at some point I'll return to certain areas to pick up armor and weapons that I've left behind and just drop it off at Caius's house, because that's the only place I really drop any of my stuff at. But other than that, yeah, I think that'll be all for today. Honestly, thoughts about the DLC as a whole. Obviously, did not very much like the sewers, you know, not a pleasant experience. I think the actual, like, Mournhold area was kind of nice. It was like a, you know, like I liked the aesthetics of it. The color scheme and whatnot. I liked it. The guard's armor, pretty cool over there. Put a neat little ending to the matter of the tribunal. Yep, it's pretty much just kind of tied that little loose end up as well, which was nice. Like, it's good that they did that, because it's kind of like, you know, the normal ending of the game without the DLC just kind of leaves it up in the air as to, like, what the hell happens when there's, you know, 3 gods that technically have lost their power, and the Nerevarine, who, you know, you would know that you were betrayed. So it's like, there was just a question of what the hell happens, you know, with them. Do they fight? Do they just be chill and coexist until they die, I guess? Like, you forgot, if you go talk to the king now, he gives you his guard's armor. Oh. We can probably carry it. Okay. Let's see. Some of these folks are gonna be waiting a long time for their queen to return. Not their queen, their goddess, and they're just gonna be like, she's been gone for a while. Maybe even Vec will send a letter and be like, yeah, she's not coming back, guys.
Justice never sleeps. City of light. City of magic.
I've been hearing many stories about you, Mighty Nut, and about the goddess. In fact, I've been hearing stories about a great deal of strange happenings in my city. I sent you to learn about the attacks. I will assume that the rumors I heard are related to that. And then he just gives us a bunch of stuff. The attacks were Almalexia's doing, and now you say that both she and Sotha Sil lie dead in the Clockwork City. Does she murder Sotha Sil and then tries to kill you as well? Astounding. I believe your tale, Marina, but do not expect my people to be so accepting of it. You will find it not so easy to kill these gods in the hearts and minds of their followers. It will take time, but this will be a new era for Morrowind, and I will lead them into it. You have done well, friend. You have my gratitude. Damn, we can get dripped out in the armor. I don't assume it's gonna be anything too good. I mean, I think this would be what? It's medium, so this seems like at least from what I've seen so far, kind of not the best medium armor. It seems like adamantium is better, but I suppose maybe second best medium armor in the game. How convenient for him. Yeah, he doesn't have to deal with kneeling to a goddess, you know? He just gets to rule without fear of basically like a whole other faction, kind of, at least the faction leader in Mournhold, right? Because you can argue it was like 2 different factions, right? Like the royal faction and then the ordinators and Almalexia, and now Almalexia is gone, so all he really has to deal with is the ordinators and the priests, which are a lot easier to deal with without a goddess on their side.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
What else was I really gonna say? This is not where I'm trying to go. Get me out of here. All loose ends are tied up when it comes to the tribunal. I guess I could just murk Vivek if I wanted to, unless that too is gonna count as a crime. Probably will. Then, I suppose next time we will head into Blood Moon, see what that's all about. See what chicanery that Necromancer's moon has to do with anything in Morrowind, just Morrowind, honestly. You don't think it does? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe he sent out a letter that said like, "Hey, if the Neverine murks me, let it be. Just let it happen, bro. just let it happen." I'm gonna drop myself off over there at Caius's place via the Silt Strider. Damn, I keep saying rider, because the guys ride the damn bug. Nope. Kind of forgot about this. Whoopsies. I'm sure we can kind of maybe get ourselves out of here. Okay. Wizard staff. Over encumbered, that's fine. I just need to use that to make the spell happen. Take that, put it in my hand. Get myself out of there. I forgot there's a boat there. There's just a boat there. It's still weird, like the technological, how technologically advanced some peoples / individuals have actually gotten in this game. Like, just in the story of Tamriel as a whole, it's just odd to think about. It's like, yeah, you just have you got some people in one place that are just savages, and then some people in another place that's just got his little cave with his little electricity and gears. I don't even remember what the place was called. Actually, my brain's kind of like bleh. World map. Let me see. It was Balmora, right? I think it was Balmora.
Why walk when you can ride?
Balmora, let's go. There we go. Home sweet home. Look at that lovely night sky. Bug. Anyhow, that really shall be it for today. Because there's nothing else to be done but wait around for the next one to do stuff. I shall bid thee farewell, my kindred. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. I don't remember what I do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm just gonna be chilling or if I'm gonna be playing something. I'm kind of like flip-floppy on whether I'm gonna get on the Coffin of Andy and Lele again just to go down the other paths, or whether I should save that for the week the next coming week. I guess I'll just make the decision whenever. But you take care of yourselves, and I'll see ya whenever I see ya. All right, bye bye.